Periodic table and Python code using Mendeleev Documentation Release 0.12.1.
This Python program has all the information for every element in the periodic table, starting from an element's atomic number and going to an element's electron configuration. So with this Python program, you can do many different things, including finding out certain information about an element. For example, what we did over here, we found out silicon's atomic number, we found out silicon's atomic weight, and also silicon's electron configuration. And you can find out many more different things with this program. So today I'll be showcasing the step-by-step process of how to download this Python program and how to get it working on your computer. And also all the links that will be showcased in this video will be in the description below, and all the credits for this video will also be linked in the description below as well. So let's get started with our installation process. Okay, so for step number 1, what you need to do is you should download this PDF that comes with the Python program. So basically this PDF has all the steps and information for how to get started with the code, and this will also help you a lot for like coding examples, and it'll also show you the step-by-step process if you do get stuck somewhere and you need help. So this is a really good helpful tool, so this will also be linked in the description below for you guys to download. So this is step number 1, just to download the PDF. So now for step number 2, after getting the PDF for this application, now what we're going to need to do is go over to the GitHub page for this to get the code. And basically this is this GitHub page will also be linked in the description below, and basically all the code for what we're going to be doing today will be here. And to download this, all we're going to need to do is just press the code here and then download the zip folder here. And once you do download this zip folder, I recommend you to extract it and put it somewhere so that you won't forget where you put it, because we're going to need it later on. So first download the zip folder, extract it, and then put it somewhere where you won't forget. So this is basically step number 2, the installation for GitHub. So now since we have our GitHub code installed, before we start doing whatever else we have next, we need to first install a package called pip. So using pip, we're going to be able to do the code such like this. So to download pip, you're first going to need to get an IDE. So the IDE I'm using is a PyCharm, but if you do have a different one, then just make sure that you do have the package called pip. So if you do have PyCharm, then this is how you install pip. So you first go to File, then you press Settings. After Settings, you go to you first click on your project, and then after the project, click on the Python interpreter. So once you click on that, press on this plus icon here, and then search up for pip, and then click on pip wherever you see it, and then press install. Since I already have it, then I don't really need to install it, but for you, just click on pip and then it should install by itself. So that's basically step number 3, installing pip. So once we got the package pip, we're going to need to go over to our Windows command prompt. So here we're going to be installing a package called Mendeleev, and basically the way we're going to do this, we first need to go into our folder. So as I said before, we need to save where we put our folder. So for example, mine was I saved my folder from GitHub in my desktop. So I'm gonna enter CD, and then I'm gonna put my wherever my file location is, and this is it. And once you get your file location, just enter, and then it should redirect you inside of your file location. And once we are inside of the file location, what we're going to be entering, we need to enter this. We need to write pip install and then Mendeleev. So once we press this, then just press enter, and this will just install the package Mendeleev for you inside of your file location. And this will help us for our code later on. And since I already did this, I won't need to enter, but for you guys, just enter this code right here. And that's basically step number 3 for getting our Windows command prompt set up. So now for our next step, what we're going to need to do is create our file so we can start working on it. And since we have all of our packages installed and everything else installed, now our code should be working. So for our file, what we're going to do is just right click on this Mendeleev.master, and then you should just be able to press new and then click on Python file. And once you press the Python file, just name it whatever you want. So mine is right here, and then it should just create one right here. So that's all you're going to need to do to create your Python file, and then you can just click on it, and then here, this is where you're going to be starting to write all of your code. So now since we have everything set up, we can run our code and try any tests that we have. So just for a test to see if our code is working, we can try this out. So I'm just going to remove all of this. and we're just going to keep this. So this will be our first try just to see if our code is working. So for Mendeleev, import si should be silicon, and then we're just going to be printing out si's name, which is si.name, which should give us silicon. So let's just run this to see if it will work. And there it is. So si's name is silicon. And basically where this is where it's getting everything from is if we go into this Mendeleev folder here, and then we go on to the elements.db. This is where basically all of our element information is stored. It's in this elements.database, so everything is saved here. And then we're just going from Mendeleev, so we go into this folder, and then we're just importing si from elements. So that's basically how we get all the code there. And basically if this code works here, then you should be able to run anything else from the PDF and try anything yourself. So basically that's all the step-by-step information for getting the installation process of this Python program. So if anything went wrong, then please let us know in the comments and I'll try responding to them. And if you do have any questions, then also feel free to comment those down below as well. And in our next videos, we're going to be experimenting some different things with using this Python program. So also stay tuned for those videos as well. So that's basically it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video.